What's up, duelists? Today I'm covering the quick draw deck, the hero deck, and the frog hero deck all all in one. Frog monarchs as well. You know, it's a mashup day. It's a mashup day. This is a combination deck that I was thinking in theory could work out really well. You've got, of course, the quick draw dandelion combo. I've found that Drill Warrior excels in the hero matchup. They have trouble dealing with the token wall out outside of having multiple miracle fusions to spam absolute zeros and forcing the last few points of damage. I also noticed, thanks to macros, pointers, the macro show, shout out to the macro show, that the normal Diva Hero decks are kind of weaker to OTK pushes. And I think Battle Fader does a great job of kind of shoring up that weakness, basically. Battle Fader combos well with your 6 Monarchs, also works kind of nicely with your enemy controller. There's a lot of other fun little combinations in this deck. I really like the concept behind it. I don't know if it's going to do well. The side deck has a few of the standard stuff while having a few one-ofs that are quite fun as well. I've got a one-of Light and Darkness Dragon. This card is kind of fun. It's not very good, I'm going to be honest, but it is pretty fun. So we're going to side it today. Realistically though, I would cut this for a 3rd Battle Fader or a Dark Dust Spirit. If I was going to play this in like a serious event, I would probably cut this card. The other cards, pretty straightforward. 3rd Snowman for like Black Wings and whatnot. Got Mobius to pop back row. Got 2 Vanity's Fiends, 2 Thunder Kings, 2 Cyber Dragons. Thunder Kings are for gadgets and for stuff where you want to just loop a monster negate and play, like Dragon Turbo. Cyber Dragon, of course, is for the machine matchups like Ancient Gear, and Vanity's Fiend is also for Dragon Turbo. Soul Exchange helps you pick off Floodgate monsters like Fossil Dyna and Vanity's Fiend, which can normally give this deck trouble. Christie as well. Book of Moon also, why is this here? Why is this book here? Get this out of here. That shouldn't be there. Should I be citing something else? What is that Book of Moon? That was supposed to be something else. I forget what it is. I'll figure it out in a second. All right. 2 Dust Tornado for back row, and then 2 Light Imprisoning for the light monster decks, of course. A little bit conflicting with the Thunder Kings, but otherwise very strong against the Light Sworn decks and Fairy decks. Okay, figuring out a last sideboard card. I said I did want a Dark Dust Spirit. I think that stands. I do want the 3rd Battle Fader too. I wonder if there's anything I can cut besides Lad. I do want to play the Lad. I think the 3rd Battle Fader might be, like, yes, the Dark Dust Spirit is a little bit better, but the 3rd Battle Fader works better because we're siding the Lad. But this slot here would be the Dark Dust Spirit for sure. You know what, fuck it, we'll just play Dark Dust Spirit. That card's cooler. I love this card's art. I don't know why. It's very classic Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? It's got that classic monster feeling. Love the way he looks. Anyway, I'm putting on a summit event, an Edison Yu-Gi-Oh summit event at the beginning of July. It's going to be an IRL event, over the table event. It's got a little bit of, you know, a little bit. It's going to be pretty expensive to put on. If you guys want to help contribute to that event, there will be a donation link in the description below. So far, a couple people have donated from the last video. Thank you so much to the people who have donated. It means a lot to me. It's going a lot towards this event. I'm going to buy new cameras. I'm going to have like hand cams and everything. It's going to be fucking cool. I'm still working out all of the logistics of it, but it's going to be a really sick event. And if you guys want to help out with that, all donations from now until July 8th obviously are going to go towards me putting on this event for you guys. Also, if you want to help out in a different way, you could become a member. I'm working on a few new emotes, including a Blizzy emote, $2.99 a month. If you guys want to, you know, do it that way, it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. You get a special little badge, the Clover badge. You guys have probably seen people with the Clover badge in the live chats. Let's go ahead and get a game. I have not played a single game with this deck. I have only theorized it. Why am I not showing up? There we go. Okay, yeah, I've only theorized this deck. I haven't played a single game with it. In theory, though, it does play all good cards, so it should just work. It should just work. I don't know if it's going to. I'm a little bit on the fence about maybe some of the inclusions. We might make some changes after the first match. But the theory is sound. The theory is sound. I like doing these hybrid decks because in Edison format, it's kind of cool. You can kind of just play whatever you want. And some of them have like hidden synergies. I think this one has a cool hidden synergy in that if you draw Malicious, you can pitch it to Quick Draw. And then it's a good way to convert the Malicious. Also, you can do other stuff too. There's a few hidden synergies like with the Evil Guy and the Miracle Fusions and whatnot. Looks like not a lot of people are playing. I'm going to go ahead and tag in the Discord and see if anyone wants to duel me. We'll go ahead and tag. It's a little bit of a weird time for me to be recording this, so I you know, I understand. Anyone want to duel? Hosting, ranked or unranked? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we wait. Now we play the waiting game. And while we play the waiting game, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this summit event. So it's going to be an 8-player event. We're going to have live commentary. It's going to be a lot like a small version of like Smash Summit or a small version of, what's that other event? You know, CSGO Summit, something like that, but for Yu-Gi-Oh! I noticed there's a really big space in the content sphere for that kind of thing. I've invited a lot of really cool players to come out. I know a couple of people who have confirmed, and I'm very excited about it. So we've got about 7 people confirmed right now, waiting on the last few to confirm for commentary, and I do believe I have a very special guest coming out to judge as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really cool event. I'm going to be throwing it in my house, so hopefully it's not too crazy. We'll play against Hisame. I've played against Hisame before. Good luck, have fun. I'm going to pick scissors. Nice. Nice. Feels good to start off the day with a win. Ooh, early morning win. You love to see it. Okay. Treeborn combos with the Torrential Well. I am going to Allure. I don't think we need this Battle Fader so much. Alias, not bad. Okay, this is all great. This is all great news. Have to banish the Fader. Don't really have a lot of choices. We're likely just going to set Wind Blast. It's either set Wind Blast, set Torrential, or just set Wind Blast. Or it's just set Wind Blast, summon Alias. He said Ancient Gear Wombo combo again. No, something different. Alright. Let's go Wind Blast, normal Alias. And pass. He's probably seeing the Battle Fader and the Alias like, what the fuck? But you know what? It makes sense in this deck. It makes sense in this deck. Plus, getting the Alias in the graveyard is never a bad thing. They're going to need to have a pretty big monster to run over Alias, either a Sirocco or a Cyber Dragon. Otherwise, you know, he's a large lad. He can apply some pressure pretty early on. There's back row. Maybe another back row in our future. Potentially. Usually people will set 2 into set 1, and that's why the Pro Storm play works, where you set Heavy Storm. D-Alk. Wow, okay. So it looks like it's some type of banished deck, potentially fairies. Good thing we have the Light Imprisoning. Honest makes sense with D-Alk. Makes sense. Interesting, interesting. That doesn't bode well for us, I suppose. Oh no, I'm capping. We just end phase Wind Blast. Target the back row. Yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Ooh, standby phase. Treeborn comes back. Nice little summon for us. And then we have the Death combo, which is Ryza Wind Blast. We'll try to play the Ryza here. There could be a potential Herald of Orange Light. No Herald of Orange Light. Start off the attacks, 1900 and 2400. And this is the strength of the Frog Hero deck. But it's kind of like I don't have to play all those dead Frog cards. I took what I liked from the deck, which was the Ryzas and the Treeborn Frog, and I added them to this deck, which is... What am I doing here? I'm not setting any of these, right? I could set Force. I suppose. No, I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to pass. Okay, here's D-Alk. Again. If they mill, they will hit the trap card that I put on top. Or spell card. They are electing not to draw back into it. Interesting. It's called the Haunted. Makes sense. Call the Haunted might be a little too slow at this point. They're going to attack. Maybe book the Ryza, run it over. Okay. There's a book, yep. If they have no back row, though, we do win. Ah, that's annoying. I'm still going to try to go for... Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. We'll go ahead and enemy controller. Tribute Treeborn. Target the D-Alk. This is going to be a big move from us. Treeborn's going to come back again. Main phase 1. Oh, we could activate Dialk, then swing with both, or we could sack for Ryza. I think what we'll do is we'll sack for Ryza first. I don't want to give away too much of our deck. Target the back row. They're thonking here. Any two of our monsters are lethal, so bottomless trap hole won't do it. It has to be specifically torrential. Nice. Okay, we got there. We got there with a very nice draw. Very, very nice draw. This deck can be tricky, but we do have the light mirrors. We do have the Vanity's Fiends, and we do have the Snowman Eater. I think these are all solid inclusions. We could also bring in Soul Exchange as a way to out Christia. But let's see what we want to take out. The Monarchs are good. The hero stuff is okay. The quick draw stuff might not be good. So if we side out all 6 of these cards, and let's say we bring in the Soul Exchange too. Let's just run it like this, like a really jank Monarch deck. We might be too monster light though, like Tribute Light. We have 1, 2, 3, the Treeborn Sangan, just the heroes, the faders. We might not be able to bring in both vanities. We might have to leave in like a Dandelion, just to have the fodder, I think. Yeah, for the Monarchs and the other stuff. Hisame is thinking pretty big here. I think this configuration is okay. But, you know, you never know. These are a little awkward with Treeborn. Might make it difficult for us to resolve multiple Monarchs. Maybe it's like side out Treeborn, leaving Dandies. But then it lowers our water count too for Miracle. I don't know. We're holding this together by a small little thread. If one thing gets pulled, the whole thing falls apart, but I think this is just balanced enough to work out. We've got our death combo again, which is the Windblast Ryza. We've also got Snowman Eater, which is really good in the matchup. Here's Dialk. Okay, Snowman Eater not the best against Dialk specifically, because they can get back their monster, but it does stay in play for our Monarch to be tributed. Actually, you know what? We might be braining the Dialk. I need to think for a second. Yeah, I think Brain, Dialk, Ryza the back row is not bad. I kind of like that. Let's do it. Brain, Dialk. Thonk. Potentially a Book of Moon. That being the case, we'll banish the top. It's Typhoon. Alright, attack for 18. Get in our guaranteed damage, and then main phase 2. Yeah, I will sack it for Ryza. Here's another Thonk from the opponent. Herald of Orange Light. Respectable. We'll set the Windblast, and we'll pass the turn. We have Windblast plus Dandy, which is a nice combo. Here's DD Warrior Lady. That's okay. Take the 1500. Main phase 2, another back row, another 2 back rows. Okay. Well, I've got a Windblast target the old set in case it's Oppression. Because if it's Oppression, then I need the Dandy tokens to resolve, basically. Now we draw us Light Imprisoning Mirror. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and sack for Caius. Caius effect, target DD Warrior Lady. They have Pulling the Rug. Totally acceptable. We'll set the limb and then we'll pass. Okay, DD Warrior Lady attacks a token. That's good. We are kind of not in a good spot. I'll say it. Book of Moon, interesting. We'll keep that in our hand and then we'll pass. The reason we're keeping it in our hand is because Heavy Storm. I'm going to go ahead and activate Light Imprisoning on the attack declaration. They're going to thonk. They're going to 7 tools, pay 1,000. Okay. Snowman Eater's going to flip. It's going to declare. They're going to take 400. And they're going to choose whether or not they want to banish. I mean, they should just banish it. There's no reason not to banish here. Yeah. I don't understand what there is to think about. Like, you just always banish. Shouldn't leave this in play. You can banish both. You take 400 either way if you want. Yeah. I'll just let him know. Yeah. But yeah, damage. And then they both get banished, which kind of sucks because there goes our water. We do have an earth, so we could make Gaia if we find specifically an elemental hero. That's a little awkward. We're going to continue to pass. Again, if we find Heavy Storm, we don't want to set our cards into it. Opponent has 2 back row. We have none, so I want the Heavy Storm to be good. Now we have like 2 turns to find something. We need to find something good here. We have a lot of bricks, actually. That's not a brick, but it's not the best either. Fucking shit, man. I guess we summon it and swing. Oh, summon. Maybe bottomless. Something like that. It's a little awkward, but they might get DD Warrior Lady and just try to trade, which I'm super good with. Book of Moon. Okay. That's actually really good for us. Now we can set our own book. Next turn we can set up to book their angel and then sack for Vanity's Fiend and run it over. Obviously, we're praying on a lot for this to go right. Thinking on a book might mean Solemn. Might throw now. No, it's not a Solemn. It's not a throw. It's fine. I think that's fine. You could have also waited till I sacked it to Solemn. Yep. But either way, I think it's fine. That was a clutch Herald and a clutch suite of counter traps for the opponent. I'm going to take 1,400 and then 1,400 again. We need to find something good here or we're just doomed. Heavy Storm a little late, unfortunately. We're going to have to go to the next game. Oh, I should have stormed first. Ooh, that was a mistake. Okay, for the next game, after looking at what they've got... I am a little bit more partial to this stuff going first. I don't know. This is a tough matchup. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I think I could bring in all 7 of these realistically. But what am I boarding out? Book of Moon, maybe? Space Typhoon? They have a lot of back row. But Book of Moon didn't seem particularly good. These aren't particularly good into the 7 tools. I'm gonna side out a Miracle. Maybe side out the Alias. Side out... I don't fucking know. How many cards is that? Oh, perfect. We'll just bring in 1 debris then. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Go first. Good luck, you two. Opening hand looks solid. I will Stratos. Activate. Do you wanna stop this? True, haha. Thinking here is like either bluffing Herald or has Herald. You could Herald this. I don't see the reason to Herald it, but okay. That's a pretty interesting move. I think that's a pretty big setback for the fairy player. I usually like to save Herald for the tribute monsters, because that way you get a 2 for 2. Also, Stratos in play means your Shining Angel is actually really good. I am not going to set the Mirror Force. I'm just going to pass. Here's another Shining Angel. That's fine. They might have another Herald, which is the reason why they might do this. Treeborn's a good draw. Let's set Treeborn, set Mirror Force. I think we could play this so we get their back row out of the way. I want to get their back row out of the way before I stick stuff. Oh, that's fucking annoying. But understandable. It's a pretty good sideboard card. I'll take the 1400 here. Set some monster. That's probably Raiko, something like that. But now Herald is offline, so I will soul exchange target Angel. Yeah, I want to target Angel. So I'm going to rise up their set monster. Okay. Dude gets tributed for Ryza. Activates the effect. Pulling the rug. Alright. Card seems pretty good. Nobleman of Crossout, Herald of Orange Light, all doing work. Here's Raiko popping the Mirror Force. Maybe should have been a little bit more reserved on that, but looks like they're milling more counter traps. Milled a Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon being in is interesting. Okay. 2 cards in hand. We do have Sangan, which will piece something together for us at some point, unless they DD Warrior Lady it, which I would not be happy about, of course. But does it look like they have continued pressure? Okay. Quick draw's a good draw. Let's go ahead and normal Sangan and run over the Raiko. They take 800. We can pass. DD Warrior Lady would suck. Don't get me wrong, but it would leave empty boards, which is okay. Anything else, I get to search Dandy and I get to go really far ahead. Even nothing is really good, because now we get to do some broken shit. We'll go Future Fusion, reveal Absolute Zero. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I should have revealed the Gaia. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. We'll send Malicious and Snowman, and then I will activate Malicious by banishing it for cost. They're going to let that happen. Perfect. Special summon out Malicious from the deck. I am going to sack Sangan to guarantee I get the search for Vanity's Fiend. Go search the Dandelion, and then we'll get in for 32. No Gores, no Trag. I do like the pulling the rug. I'm not a big fan of 7 tools in this deck, but worked out for them last game. Generally speaking, though. Solemn's obviously great, but yeah, generally speaking, I don't love 7 tools in this deck. Because it's not a thing that can generally. What the fuck is this? That's crazy. Okay. Well, this is a very bad inclusion. All 7 tools is like randomly okay. Snipe Hunter is just bad. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Use the book. Oh my god. You can just run it over with the book. You took a gamble for no reason when you could have just taken the guarantee. I don't like that play from the opponent. I think that's a strict misplay. The damage is not that important. Okay, standby phase. Main phase, we've got a couple of options, right? We've got quick draw, pitch dandy, make drill. They're only one fairy away from Christia. So unfortunately, I think we have to do some stupid shit. I think we have to summon the second Vanity's Fiend. Pitch dandy, special quick draw. Get 2 tokens. Unfortunately, I think this is what we have to do. I need to keep them off of whatever, Chaos Sorcerer, that sort of shit. And then we pass. If they don't out this, we straight up win with Ryza. If they do out it, then we get absolute 0 with Future Fusion. So, that's where we're at. It's either out Vanities, yep. And then we can just Ryza, target the other token. If they have Herald, target token. Okay, then they're just dead. GG's, Usame. GG's. I gotta take a quick break, but I'll be right back, guys, with the next match. And I'm back with the second match against 2010 Tools. This guy's gonna pick the scissors because that's the 7 tools. I knew it. I knew it. The scissors are part of the 7 tools, and his name is 2010 Tools, which is more than 7, but one of them has still got to be scissors. I mean, that's just the only thing that could make any sense. Ooh, nice opening hand. We've got Snowman and Dikaias. We've also got Gores. I think it's just set Snowman pass. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's a little awkward if the opponent sets a monster. It's like, okay, do I sack the Snowman? Do I wait? What do I do? But if they're playing something aggressive like Black Wings, Flamvel, okay. Well, he's got the frog sleeves, so you know what that means. Frog deck. Ooh, that's a good draw. We'll go ahead and Rhoda here. Go grab Stratos. Now we could Caius the monster. If it's a frog deck, then we should Caius the monster. But I'm not going to make a read based off a man's sleeves. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make a read based off a man's sleeves. We're going to search Malicious because we have Wind Blast. Stratos is going to attack the set monster. It's a hamster. That's annoying. That's actually worst case scenario for us. They're going to set Raikou. Main phase 2. We are going to flip this guy, right? Hold. Hold. Yeah, I guess we'll take our +1. Pop the hamster. Set the Wind Blast and pass. Oh my. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good match. I have a feeling. Any deck that plays hamster, it's going to be a good one. It's either Vayu or Quick Draw. Or Lightsworn. Most likely Quick Draw. 2010 Tools sounds like a Quick Draw player. You got Dupe Frog Sleeves, Tree Worm. Yeah, you're playing Quick Draw. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. You're playing Quick Draw, okay? Let's be real. Let's be real, dog. You're playing Quick Draw. We've got Wind Blast, Pitch, Malicious. We've got Enemy Control. We've got Miracle. We've got Caius and Gores. If we can't put together a win with this, I'm going to be shocked, honestly. They're going to target Stratos. That's okay. I'll let them mill their 3. Ooh, nice. Nice mills. Now our trap cards are good for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, we don't play that many trap cards. They're going to attack. I am going to take this 200. I think that's totally fine. I think it's totally fine. We don't give a shit about the monster. We kind of care about the back row a little bit. I think we'll go after the new back row. Pitching Malicious. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay, draw is Ryza. Ryza's pretty good. The old back row could have been Book of Moon. That's why I didn't use it there. Although if it was Book of Moon, they would have chained it to the snowman target hamster. So we know it's not Book of Moon. Interesting. Let's go ahead and activate Malicious. Special out Malicious from the deck. We will attack over the Raikou first to play around Bottomless Trap Hole. This does play a little bit into Mirror Force, but then we could always chain enemy controller. Nice. Okay, main phase 2, we're going to sack the Malicious. And we're going to normal summon, I believe, Ryza? Target the set monster. They're going to chain Bottomless. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But they're going to be drawing this set monster again. Next turn we have Miracle, which is a nice way to poke at set monsters. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Ooh, okay, looks like they're playing Rescue Cat or X-Sabers. I am going to drop Gores. I'm pretty cool with both Caius and Miracle Fusion staying in my hand. Even enemy controller isn't bad. Okay, they're going to hit the Miracle Fusion. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. They have no further cards to set. That's pretty good for us. Now, the move here is to switch both monsters and attack with both monsters. We'll go Gores over the Airbellum. That's going to be 1100. And then Token Direct for 16. They're going to redraw the back row, which we put on top of the deck last turn. I'm going to just set Torrential. I'm going to just set enemy controller, actually. I think that's the play. If they brain control, like an enemy controller take back, how does that work? That's a weird situation. Okay, so they reset the back row, reset a monster. Monster could be Spy, could be a lot of different things. Battle Fader is interesting. I think what we want to do is we want to Caius the back row. Which could be crazy, but yeah. You know what? Just get that shit out of here. Let's go ahead and attack with Gores first. In case it's Raikou, it is Raikou. They're going to pop the Caius and mill 3 cards. We're going to get a better idea of what's in their deck. It looks like they're playing Giant Rat, Rescue Cat, Solemn. This is most likely an X-Saber deck. Most likely. Again, I don't really feel the need to set Torrential. Oh, Heavy Storm is gone. Never mind. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, Heavy Storm and Space Typhoon are gone. I'll just set both back row. That could be an Emmer's Blade, or any number of things. In which case, yeah, fuck it. Let's just attack it. Fuck it. What could it be? Raikou again? Wow. All 3 Raikous. Okay. Berserk Gorilla. Okay, so it's Beast down. Interesting. This is an interesting matchup. Beast down. What a weird deck. What a weird, strange, interesting, but terrible deck. All their power is now gone, right? They've lost Hamster, that shit. 3 Raikous are gone. There's Book. That's going to be pretty good. Go ahead and set that. Just pass. Yeah, a lot of their power's gone. They've lost Torrential, Storm, Brain, both Oppressions, Solemn. Here's Berserk Gorilla. That's A-okay. I'm going to kill that with an enemy controller, which is a nice little trade for us. Draw a Space Typhoon. That's pretty good. Might want to hold that for a Solidarity. Looks like they are playing only Beast monsters. But there's no real reason not to commit it, so we'll just commit it. That's pretty straightforward. Another Berserk Gorilla. I suppose we could let these trade. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. We have Torrential. Treeborn Frog. He can stay in our hand for now. We'll go ahead and pass. A little bit punished for setting all of our shit, but Seemed kind of free. Here's giant rats. That's okay. We will take the 14. I'm not too worried about things. We're gonna set a new back row. That one I will typhoon. Just want to start using my cards. Ooh, Future Fusion. That's pretty good. Future Fusion is pretty good. I think we'll hold off on it a little bit, actually. I'll set Treeborn and pass. I think we want to hold off on this. I want to get them to commit. I want to draw Snowman Eater. I want to find something that rewards me. Yeah, there's Bazoo, and then here's the Torrential. That's going to get a nice little 2-for-1, essentially, when the Treeborn comes back eventually. Nice. Miracle Fusion's very good. I think I'm just going to play that. I think I'm just going to play it. Fuck it, you know? Fuck it. Banish the Malicious and the Snowman Eater. Want to leave the Stratos because it gives us more options later to go into either Gaia or Absolute Zero. And we'll attack. If they have something to stop this, they do not. I would have booked the Absolute Zero to protect it. And it looks like that was going to be good enough to take it. Once they milled all their power cards, they really had nothing left. It's kind of unfortunate for the opponent, but it's kind of what you expect when you play a deck with, like, Berserk Gorillas. When your power cards go, you're left with a bunch of Berserk Gorillas and Giant Rats, and those cards don't amount to much. Let's be real. They don't. We could play Morbius, the Frost Monarch. We could play the Dust Tornadoes. The Dust Tornadoes seem pretty important. They do have Royal Oppression, which kind of fucks us over a lot. The stupid Airbellum shit's really annoying too. I actually really like Soul Exchange. They set a lot of monsters. I do actually like the Vanity's Fiends, kind of, but I believe Morbius and the Dust and the Battle Faders, that's like a better way to approach this. Cyber Dragon could be okay, but a lot of the times I feel like I'm just going to be running it into a set Giant Rat or something like that. However, it does let us burst out a Monarch on the play, so maybe it's good enough. It does play into Oppression, though. We'll see what we want to side out. Basically, I don't think the books are that great. The Wind Blasts seem okay. Dust Shoot, it's okay. Their monsters kind of seem like shit. Like, I'm cool with letting them normal summon a shitty monster every turn. I don't need to Dust Shoot them to take their shitty monster away. I'm super cool with not doing that. We could probably side out a Quick Draw. Maybe even a Ryza. I don't want to play too much actually into the back row shit. Like pulling the rug. That could be problematic. That's my biggest issue actually, is pulling the rug. So maybe I don't bring in these guys. How does this look? This looks kind of bad, actually. This looks kind of bad. Cyber Dragon beats over a lot of their shit. How does this look? This doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, this looks okay. I think triple Snowman Eater is going to be good enough to win this one. This matchup's just not a bad matchup for any deck because it's not a real deck. Watch me lose after saying that. That'd be funny. Opening hand looks good. You know, we got Gorge, we got Snowman. Opponent's got set, pass. That's fine. They could knock the Snowman, but, like, whatever. They could also Wind Blast it here. Nope. Alright. They've got Bazoo, so they could still be playing, like, Monk and whatnot. Again, we just pass. We can start playing into the back row eventually, but now is not the time. Now is not the time, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, really? You gonna make me set a Miracle with Gores in hand? I won't do it. End phase. Discard Malicious. Pass. This gives us a free summon next turn. Now they have to do something. There you go. Here it is. Snowman Eater. Pop the Airbellum. And I got my value. I got my +1. Nice. Nice. What a great draw. Wow. So happy about that. Let's go Caius. Caius time, everybody. Just banish that one. They have skill drain. Makes sense. Makes sense with their deck configuration. We could attack or we could not attack. Let's just fucking attack. What have you got, bro? What have you got? Wow, nothing. That's tough. I could have miracled first, but I don't want to play into torrential that much. And this is so embarrassing. You know what I mean? It's just so embarrassing for the opponent. We'll just run it over. Mirror Force. Should we chain? If we chain, we take Bazu, we get 16 in. We can sack it for Caius. Caius target their other back row. Well, I guess we target skill drain. Otherwise, yeah, we'll chain. And then we'll attack directly for 16. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Because he's in attack position. Well, that was worse than I thought it would be, but I can evil guy Caius now. Or I could just do it next turn. I'll just pass. I want to give them, or I want them to give us a better target than the skill drain. I actually would like to leave the skill drain in play. Because, it's actually hurting them much more than it's hurting us. We'll go main phase 1. Special summon evil guy. Question mark. Nothing. Sacrifice for Caius. Effect. Target Bazu. Okay. They've got nothing. We'll just attack. Fuck it. Yellow Baboon. That's fine. Should we miracle now? I feel like we probably should. Force the oppression. Wow. Nothing from the opponent. Quite interesting. Oh, I should have banished the evil guy. For some reason I thought we'd use the other malicious. That was dumb. But whatever. What ifs? Eventually we'll find Heavy Storm and just be chilling. I have a feeling one of these is Starlight Road though. So we're chilling regardless. Why would you set a monster here? Why would you commit another card to the field when I have Regeki in play? Some people, I don't understand some people. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Alright. I don't get it. I'll crash and get my nice little 2-for-1. That's a really funny combination of cards. Alright, here we can set Debris or we could set Dandy. I think Dandy's okay. Gives us a lot of time. We have a lot of nice ones we could find. There's Berserk Gorilla. We're going to get 2 tokens. We can make an Iron Chain next turn if we want to. Oh, never mind. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe we set Snowman, set Wind Blast, and then pass. Typhoon. Okay, that was pretty predictable. I think they should attack the set here because skill drain's up. But maybe they won't. Oh, looks like they probably will. No. Okay, I guess they're going to attack both tokens. Okay. Yeah, they probably just misclicked. Alright. Now we synchro. And if they stop it, target Bazoo. Normal summon. Claire. Dandy. Yeah, if they stop it, then we just fucking win. Basically. We should make Ancient Fairy Dragon, I think. I think it's a little better. Go ahead and run over the Bazoo. And then we'll pass. Berserk Gorilla. I'm not sure if this card must attack if Able is negated by skill drain. Oh, charge for Raikou with skill drain in play? Be my fucking guest. What a bad deck. I'm sorry, man. Just what a bad deck. I don't know if that's negated by skill drain. That's a condition or an effect on Berserk. I'm gonna see if they know. Okay. Looks like they know. So, issue number 1, right? Mirror Force is gone. It's just deprison, right? Let's just run it over. Thinking. Fucking shit. Book of Moon? I don't fucking know. Yellow Baboon? Nothing. Just nothing. Straight up. Alright, guess we're passing. They're very normal summon reliant. Just keep swinging every turn. Put them under the Abyss. There goes the Raikou. They probably had Book. They were trying to set up Raikou Book. But Book obviously doesn't do shit against Ancient Fairy. Here's Berserk. That's okay. New back row. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what the new back row is. Nothing. Wow. How interesting. What an interesting deck. I cannot say that I think it is good. If this connects, which it does, Oppression and Brain are now offline. Not that that would matter, because we have this guy. Return from the different dimension. Bring back Arabella and Bazoo. Okay. They can make Urbellum or Black Rose Dragon or their own Ancient Fairy Dragon. Huh. Why would they do that? Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Giant Rat. I don't know how this works with Battle Fader. But I think we can special summon it? I don't fucking know. Alright. Fuck it. Ooh, that's kind of good. Here's the plan. Here's the plan, everybody. I don't think Battle Fader ends the battle phase when skill drains face up. So here's the plan. We're gonna Miracle Fusion. And then we're gonna attack for game with Quick Draw. Basically. Miracle Fusion first. Okay, no responses. This is going to banish the evil guy and the absolute 0. And make another absolute 0. Bottomless trap hole. Banish. Declare the effect. They're going to chain Starlight Road. Okay, well, that's fine. Because we can still just normal summon Alias and attack the giant rat. Provided they have nothing. Alternatively, we could go... Yeah, I think that's just the plan. I think it's just Alias. Question mark. Yep. GG's. GG's. Nice deck. Terrible, terrible skill drain. Just one of the worst skill drains. I'm gonna get a third game. That was not a real match. I'm sorry, guys. That was the. I know people ask me for the baboon deck, and that's why I don't play it, because the deck just doesn't do anything. You just normal summon a giant rat, and then you lose. Granted, if the opponent hadn't flipped skill drain that game, they would have got monarched 6 times. So it's like, you're playing skill drain, but your monsters are worse in every way, with and without their effects. It's an honor. Lol. Well, he's picking rock. Yep. Knew it. Knew it. Good luck. Have fun, Yamu. Hopefully, your first appearance on the channel will end in an L for you. Opening hand looks solid. Let's go summon Alias, set Wind Blast, and pass. This hand sucks, but it's got some stuff. You know, it's got some stuff. Not much attacks over this, except like Sirocco. That's something. That's indeed something. But I don't care about this, do I? Yeah, I don't think I care about this. Bounces the swap. Doesn't set anything, just passes. Beautiful draw. That's going to be live because Dandelion is an earth. Let's attack for 1900 points of damage. If you have gores, you have gores. If you don't, you don't. Let's set a second Wind Blast. I am going to probably Wind Blast the Treeborn Frog. Probably. Yeah, we'll try and Wind Blast the Treeborn Frog. Chain enemy controller. Okay. That's fine. I just didn't want the Alias to get Kai'd. That's fine though. They have swap, 5 unknowns. Here's pitch special swap. Interesting. Why wouldn't you summon it in attack? I guess you're playing around Mirror Force. That's okay. They're going to send a Substitute. Very interesting moments from the opponent. This looks like a froggy Monarch deck with Obelisk the Tormentor. How does this guy work? Does he target? He does. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card. Goddamn. Well. Guess it's hold out till we find a water monster. Gotta pass. That's really tough. I think it's about as tough as a Monarch would have been, but it'll be a little bit harder to out. Oh, Upstart. That's actually good because that means Obelisk is in a 2-turn clock on its own. They'll need like a swap frog at some point. Now they'll need 2 swap hits or a Monarch hit. Pretty good for us. The Monarch might be a problem though. For sure. you can't. You summoned it this turn. Yeah, you can't switch the battle position the same turn you summon a monster. Unfortunately, we're just kind of in a bad spot. They have another frog. They have something they can summon. Another enemy controller would be pretty good. There's dupe frog, okay. Now I could wind blast the dupe frog now. But I'd rather save the wind blast in case I draw water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna battle fader here. They can nuke the battle fader if they want to. Okay, they didn't. Nether book is not ideal. I can Caius banish the dupe frog, which I think I'm going to do. And then I'll probably attack over the Treeborn. I need something here. Brain control would work if he brings back Treeborn. Do need something to happen though. Yeah. That's okay, I think. Dandelion, that's a couple of turns at the very least, unless there's a Monarch. Monarch would complicate things a lot. So it's not like we don't have outs. I mean, Debris Dragon's an out, too. It's just that we haven't drawn them. But we have 2 Debris, we have Sangan, we have any water, which is like Treeborn, Miracle, not Miracle, Future Fusion. Allure of Darkness, we haven't seen a single dark monster from them yet. It's probably for Battle Fader. Trag Gores, okay. Makes a little bit of sense. Another free life points for us. We take those. This might just be like a turbo obelisk deck. Okay, they're gonna Soul X, that's fine. They can't battle phase. This might be Lad. Tributing for obelisk effect. Question mark? Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I think you can. But I get the tokens. Because I have the monster. Okay. Trying to get through my Raikos. Oh, I don't have any Raikos, and Raiko wouldn't be able to target that anyway. But understandable. This hand fucking sucks. Holy shit. I have so many outs to this. Why am I getting boned by this? Oh my god. If I lose this to an Obelisk the Tormentor, it's deserved. It's the only fitting way for this deck to go out. Even fucking Quick Draw would have been alright. Because I could make Drill and then loop the fucking tokens, and then it's like, at least I'm doing something, you know? There we fucking go. It's about fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's about fucking time. Drew one of my outs. That's all that matters. Which is nice, you know? We got... Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, we're going to Wind Blast. We're going to pitch Typhoon, target Treeborn Frog. You're going to draw Treeborn Frog again. We still have a million outs. We need to find them, but we still have them. We have Dark Dust in the sideboard too. Jesus fucking Christ. Of course. Well, we knew about that, didn't we? No, we didn't, actually. Interesting. Alright. Clearing the draw for them. And take 4,000. It's quite funny that we have 4 cards that target in our deck, and we drew all 4 of them. Not counting the Monarchs, of course. They're terrible draws here. This is crazy. I guess I'll just set double book and pass. Such a fucking bad situation. Yeah, I mean, it's like 4,000. Just didn't draw my outs. Crazy. Alright. We could go Gaia to block, but no, fuck it. We'll go Gaia to block. Go Gaia to block. They can just nuke the board, though, if they're smart. Right? This guy cannot declare an attack. Okay, never mind. They're good. They're good. They can just attack over this. Wow. Okay. Kind of insane. But understandable. I mean, they're going to find heavy because they have all these draw power and the deck thinning. So it's pretty understandable that Mirror Force being the worst of the outs, most likely. Here's Swap Frog. Yep. Their deck looks like it's just Turbo Obelisk. If they don't draw Obelisk, I think they fucking lose, right? Swap Frog's gonna attack. I am gonna book Swap Frog. Just think that card's fucking annoying. Alright. Cool one. Cool one. That was insane. That was insane. I don't know what to say other than what the fuck. We got Dark Dust. We got the Vanities. I mean, this matchup should be easy in theory because we do have Absolute Zero. We do have Mirror Force Torrential. We do have fucking Debris Dragons. It should be fine. But when you draw these cards, it's not the best. I'll say it. It's not the best. Solex is probably okay too. So is Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon can give us Tribute Fodder if we need it. It's also a kind of fast pressure. Snowman Eater's probably bad, but we need the waters. We could probably cut a single Ryza. We're going first, so maybe since we're going first, we leave in the Ryza. Word. Let's do it. It looks like our matchup should be fine. I'm just saying. Should be alright. Is it going to be alright? Who knows? Actually, you know what? Book of Moon is fucking fantastic. I should bring this in. It stops the stupid enemy controller shit. Yeah. I brought one in over Ryza. Because those are pretty much the same thing, right? Nice. Alright, that's exactly kind of what we wanted. Exactly, kind of. Stratos is going to go get... Oh. Declare. This is going to go get... Malicious. I think. Could also get Evil Guy. Let's grab Evil Guy and Allure. I think that's the play. Found Gores. Nice. I don't expect us to be using Gores, but maybe. Also found Dust Shoot, which is really nice. So we're going to Dust Shoot the opponent and hopefully just win the game. Alright, opening hand has a different art of the same card. Caius, Swap Frog, Gesture, Confit, Enemy Controller. So can they summon this turn? No, right? They could do it next turn though. But I have Mirror Force, so it doesn't matter. So we just take Caius. Either that or we take Swap Frog. Can't take enemy controller, unfortunately. Let's just take Swamp Frog. No, let's take Caius. Caius is the biggest detriment to us. So they have Tree, Swap, Econ, Jester, Hob. Cool. We can beat that hand. We got Force. And we got Dark Dust too. Their turn is probably consisting of setting Treeborn to set up for next turn. They can't do anything other than that, really. They could set the enemy controller, but I think that's really bad. Did they shuffle? I missed. Oh, they're going to shuffle here. Okay. Interesting. So they don't want to set the Treeborn. They want to send it from deck, which, all right, makes sense. Pass the turn. And that ought to be that, right? Now the question is, do we pitch and then sack and 2-turn clock? Or do we just sack and 2-turn clock? I think we just sack and 2-turn clock. This is going to be tough for them to beat without Soul Exchange. They can enemy controller it, but it takes their normal summon. So, upstart off the top for the opponent. Will it help them find the card they need to find? I don't even know what they could find here. Their deck is so reliant on special summoning 3 monsters that even their like enemy controller Soul Exchange things only really work when they're able to special summon as well. So, Vanity's Fiend will probably close this one out. They'll probably need to rethink their sideboard plan for Vanity's Fiend in the future. The only thing they could do is set a monster or this. This is interesting. I was going to say they could set a monster or normal summon like whatever the guy's name is. I don't know what he does. Jester, I know he has an effect where he bounces something, but it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's whatever. Deck thinning a little bit. I could have gone for the 2-turn clock, but then they just run over the Stratos and it's still a 3-turn clock. Okay, interesting. That being the case, guess we just run it over, right? We know they have Treeborn, Econ, Jester, and Obelisk, and none of those cards do anything. Alternatively, we brain it, tribute set Dark Dust, but that's stupid. Let's just run it over. We can save the brain for a more pivotal moment. 200 more. Yeah. They gotta take 1400, not 1200. Yeah. Cool. Well, Broken Dust Chute carrying yet another game. Here's a set monster, here's the set Econ. It's gotta be that. They have no other place. Yep. There it is. Draw for turn. Our own Econ. That's very nice. Let's attack and go to defense position. Yep. There it is. Main phase 2. No reason to do anything. We'll just pass. They find a Monarch in 1, 2, 3 draw steps, I believe. I believe they've had 3 draw steps now to find a Monarch. If they didn't, they're forced to just set another monster, which still keeps them alive for finding another Monarch. No, they don't want to do that. Interesting. Alright. Oh, let's just attack. Dang, bro. Taking a while. taken a while. That's the Treeborn we knew about. I want to set something. It's got to be book. It's got to be book. Although, we'll probably let just about anything happen. Like, if they econ switch this or whatever, we'll just let it happen. They're probably just waiting to find the fucking card. I forget what it's called. Vanity's Fiend attacks again. This turn, we're going to set Battle Fader and pass. That'll set us up for Quick Draw to start poking. Dang, bro. You're locked. This kind of reminds me of current format. There's a deck in current format called Drytron where they tutor Vanity's Ruler and normal summon it. Enemy controller take Vanity's Fiend. That's fine. That's fine. Mission accomplished. Hit for 24. I'll set Econ 2. Just pass. If we get stormed, it sucks, but like Storm isn't outing the Vanity's Fiend, so that's fine. There's Soul Exchange. That's okay. Here's Caius. They're going to tribute this. I'm going to chain this, put him in defense. Not that it really matters. But it keeps our life total above 8,000 for the flex. They already normaled. They have no other plays. And then we'll just go. They're experiencing lag. That makes sense. If I show them the quick draw, I don't think we need to, right? We can malicious. Future fusion. Reveal absolute 0. This is gonna send Treeborn and malicious, and then malicious effect. Banish. And special from deck. Sack for Caius. Activate the ability, target their monster. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Whew. Good one. Good one from us. Good one from us. Alright, going second. It didn't add the... Wait, what? That's weird. I added the book over the Ryza, but then it unsided it. Did it unside me entirely? No, it didn't, right? Just unsided the book? That's weird. And we definitely had the book that game. That's weird. That's a weird thing. I had never seen that before. Cyber Guy's pretty good. They have a lot of ways to turn one do block, so Solex is pretty good too. We go Solex, Cyber Guy, these 4, and then maybe cut some of the like stupid shit, like I don't know. Maybe we don't need fucking 5, 6 monarchs with 2 vanities. Yeah, maybe I'll just cut a Wind Blast. And I'll cut just something arbitrary. Battle Fader. Battle Fader's pretty good because we got the Dark Dust. Where is he? Where's the Dark Dust? There he is. You know what? Let's just bring in the Solex. 1 Cyber Dragon would come in over Alias, maybe. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Dang, this deck is fun. I really like this deck. I think it could be a legit deck. With some tweaking, of course. Opening hand is stacked. It's primo. All we need is a hero. Ooh, and some extra life points. Let's fucking go. Love that. Nothing? Bruh. Nothing? Alright. We take those. We take those. What do they got? Lure of Darkness. Turbo to the Obelisks. Or the Caiuses, or whatever. What are they going to banish? Is it going to be a Jester Confit? Is it going to be a Battle Fader? What have they got? I hope Snowman doesn't get Caius. Because I need the water in the grave for this. Whatever, it'll be fine. There's Battle Fader. Okay. That was a big think or a big lag from the opponent. Upstart Goblin. Again. Now we're at 10k. Ballin'. The fuck are you doing with this Obelisk deck, bro? You're big thonkin' in like every way, dog. I could have also not set the Snowman Eater. Could have just done nothing. A bunch of different ways to approach things. I wanted to set it in case they did nothing, and then I top Vanity's Fiend. End phase pitching Dark Dust. And that's why I do what I do. You guys see this right here? That's why I do what I do. Alright? That's why I do what I do. I've played around it immaculately. Immaculately. I'm not going to give them a target to Monarch if they Soul X. So I'm just going to pass. Yes, I do get fucked by Soul X and BrainCon. That's going to happen. But I got in my points of damage. You feel me? And you know what it is? It's all about points of damage. We are lagging considerably today. I don't understand. The lag is real today. I don't understand why DB just lags. You know? I don't understand why it would just choose to lag. Because really what it is it's a choice for DB to lag. It's like incorporated. Another Upstart Goblin. We're now at 11,000 life points. I could almost take 3 Obelisk hits. That would be crazy. That would be wild. Alright. Alright. Vanity's Fiend. Is it GG's or do they have the out? Do they have the out? It's really high anticipation because the lag is so bad. He says, this is greasy. Soul X, sack, Vanity's Fiend, banish, we take 1,000. Undoing some of the work of the previous thing. They don't have the frogs, which is wild. We'll just pass. Because they don't have the frogs, which is like 8 cards out of their deck, I'm pretty sure they have like fucking Heavy Storm shit. So I'm actually going to bait the Heavy Storm by setting enemy controller. Yeah, that's the move. We'll bait it. Either that or they'll end phase discard a frog. Ooh. Back rows of their own. Trap Dust Shoot. Be my fucking guest. We have nothing good. We have nothing good. Well, not nothing good, but like, you could take anything here and it's fine. Actually, it's probably good for us. Because that means the Dust Shoot isn't happening later on. When I have a hero or whatever. My goodness, though. This could have been Alias. Could have been alright. I'm not sure if Alias is better than anything. They should just take Cyber Dragon, because I have everything else. Oh, weird. They're going to take Caius. I guess that makes sense, kind of, but not really, you know? We'll keep letting them... I can't fucking stack this guy. There we go. We'll keep letting them do their thing. See if they make a move this turn or not. Finally. Jesus fucking Christ. This is going to get them access to the Treeborn. I wonder if they're going to proc Battle Fader. They just might. Nope. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Because that's everything. Yeah, that's really, really good. Hopefully no soul release from the opponent. That would be kind of shitty. Okay, here's Swap Frog again. Just setting up that graveyard. But you're going to have to discard in the end phase if you don't make some plays. They're going to attack. I am not going to Battle Fader. No, I am going to Battle Fader. I have 2 Battle Faders. What are they going to do? Bounce the swap? In which case, we win, right? Maybe not. We need to find vanities to win this, unfortunately. Because it's very likely they have, like, the defense guys. Like Battle Fader and stuff. Making any sort of approach to this is going to be really difficult, too. Because I have to clear the back row. But I don't want to. Because I don't want to give them Treeborn access. They're going to bounce. They are going to have to end phase discard. Interesting. They'd rather kill the Swap Frog than leave it in play. Oh, what a good draw. So happy about that. Alright, well. Let's sack this guy for Cyber Dragon. And attack. That's important damage. Here's Trag. Buddy. Buddy. Here it comes. Give me that Tragodia. Give me that Tragodia. Take that 3,000. Take that 3,000. I know you don't want to take 3,000 here. I know you don't want to. Alright, main phase 2. I gotta set the force, right? Yeah, I gotta set it. Okay, now they're at 500. Now we're in a good spot, because any Caius kills them. Heavy Storm. They set Heavy Storm in the fucking Treeborn Frog deck. Crazy. Alright, understandable. They could Trag attack, steal the Battle Fader, and then we'd be in a pretty tight spot if they drop Obelisk. But we still have Miracle into Absolute Zero, so I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. And they have to spend at least 3 cards to summon Obelisk. So they'll have 3 cards to our dead hand, but actually hand's not dead. We could just Miracle, sack for Ryza, and then win. Caius. Intriguing. We will take 1,000 off that. I need a water monster. Bug. We don't have an elemental hero, do we? Well, what's the move then? I think the move might be set Dandy. But then we get Caius again, which is annoying. We could also just pass, but then they Obelisk. I basically need them to play another card, so it's set Dandy for sure. Yeah, I just need them to play another card. Or just put another card into play, so I can go Miracle Ryza. If they don't Monarch the Dandy, then that's pretty good. Okay, there goes Dandy. That sucks. And that was a more guaranteed way to win. If they had Battle Fader, I feel like they would have stolen our Battle Fader. Maybe tried to obelisk. But we're gonna go for it. Banish, banish. Summon. Absolute 0. Wait. It still doesn't work, does it? Did they start a chain? I'm gonna message in the Discord to see if it starts a chain. Because if it starts a chain, then I could have done this last turn. If I sack 0 for Monarch, do they start a chain? Or does 0 resolve, then new chain Monarch? I'm gonna say think here. Because if they start a chain, which I'm assuming they should, right? Yeah, they should start a chain. And they're both mandatory. Fuck, dude. Alright. Let's just stack it for Ryza. Fuck it. I'm gonna say Ryza 1, 0, 2. Ryza target. Caius. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, we'll find out later. Shoot first, ask questions later. That'll do it. No battle fader? No fader? Damn. Damn, no fader? GG's. Game 1 was nuts. I drew like 7 cards that target LMAO. Dang, didn't set the econ either. You knew about both Miracle and Ryza. I probably could have done this last turn. Yeah, the life points from that econ on Trag were big. Yeah, that's tough. If you'd set both econs, you might have had a chance. Actually, now that I think about it. Interesting game. Interesting game. It's been a fun video so far. I've played against one real deck. One half real deck. I mean, the Obelisk deck is pretty cool. And I played against one, you know, baboon deck. Which, you know, yeah. Should we get a bonus match? I feel like we should get a bonus match. We've been getting bonus matches lately. Who is playing fucking Edison right now? None of these people. 2010 duels might be. Okay, let's see this. Game 1. Unlimited Oranges versus 2010 duels. Space Typhoon hit a Call of the Haunted. Draw Go from 2010 duels. We played against him earlier. He's playing the Baboon deck, which I cannot recommend. Please never play that deck. Passes the turn again from Unlimited Oranges. These guys just do not want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! T-set pass, and that's it. T-set FTK. GG, no re. 2010 Tools is going to look at his hand. He's going to shuffle it twice. He's going to leave the duel. No, he's just going to set a card before passing. Not even shuffling his hand. Not even electing to conceal information. Here's Raiko. Popping Mirror Force. +1 for Unlimited Oranges. He has so many oranges. And he has unlimited pluses too. This looks like the quick draw deck that Blab took to top whatever in the whatever tournament, -1 card. Because this is 40 cards. And Blab, I believe, was playing 41. Another set monster. Oh, Mystic Tomato. Looks like 2010 Tools had enough with Giant Rat. He's on to Mystic Tomato. This could be bad if there's a Book of Moon. Nope, no books. Just a dead Raiko. Interesting that 2010 Tools has not committed this tomato prior. Tomato trading for Raikou earlier on is much better than trading trading Raikou for Mirror Force, I think. Okay, Unlimited Oranges draws, sets a card. What can he do about Mystic Tomato? Fuck all, that's what he can do. He's not gonna, what the fuck? Pro Heavy Storm. This was such an obvious Heavy Storm. How could you not see that coming? He set nothing for the first 5 turns of the game. Why would he not have Heavy Storm? Why would he not have Heavy Storm? So obvious. You cannot set there. You cannot set a second backer there. Also, you don't need to set either. You don't need to set the thing. Depending on what your monster is. The monster is most likely Dandy now. Now the read is Dandy. It's possible it's Hamster still, but it's most likely Dandy. If it was Raikou, it was getting flipped 10 times out of 10. Switching, playing around the Hamster, not playing around the Dandy. Not trying to run Dandy out of here. Unlimited Oranges, looking kind of limited right now. Looking kind of limited. End phase Typhoon. His back row cannot catch a break. Mirror Force gone for both players. Dust Shoot gone for both players. Oh my goodness. It's a fucking game. It's a fucking game, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a match. Both players have drawn at least 10 cards and nothing has happened. What a crazy game this has been so far. High octane, Edison format action. You can't see this anywhere else. 2010 Tools looking at his opponent's hand. Probably deciphering it, reading the Rosetta Stone. Looks like there's Foolish, Avarice, Titanial, and Shell. Wow, if the set monster had been Dandelion, he could attribute summon Titanial. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we going to see a Foolish here? Are we going to see a set Shell here? What are we going to see? What are we going to see? What are we going to see? He's cut a card. He's cut a card from Blab's list. Foolish Burial getting activated. Crazy. Crazy. Sends Dandelion. Okay. He says, fuck it, I need the tokens. I need these fucking fluffs in my life. Sets Shell after Foolishing as well. He says, next turn I'm summoning Titanial. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. But wait. 2010 Tools has something to say. He says, fuck yo, fluff token. Sets another back row. Potentially a bottomless to clip that Titanial. Potentially. Bottomless would be huge here. Torrential, also huge. Also huge. However, Torrential would turn on that Avarice. Double Shell, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. You almost should sacrifice the token here because it's... No, you shouldn't sack the token, actually. It's a plant. Never mind, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Volcanic Shell's going to go search. Volcanic Shell's going to grab. What's it going to grab? What's it going to grab? Volcanic Shell, of course. Can't grab anything but Volcanic Shell. Pot of Avarice, maybe? Now are we Avarice Gang? Yes, we are. Avarice going to be met with a Crow or a Solemn. Sometimes these Mystic Tomato garbage decks play Crow and Solemn. You never know. They could play it. I don't know what's in this deck, but all I know is I see a Mystic Tomato. This could be Zombies. This could be Teledad. This could be the Dark Creator Brew that I played a little while ago. The Tomato Box Dark Creator deck. This could be a lot of different things. It could be even fucking Gigaplant deck. Could be Macro Shows deck. What deck is that? The Gigavice. That's the one. Tomato's gonna grab Goblin Zombie. Looks like it is Zombies. Zombie is an okay matchup for Quick Draw. I think it's like pretty close to 50-50. It's one of the more fun matchups in the format for sure. Goblin Zombie can run over the token to make it so Titanium will have to sacrifice itself to a targeted effect, like Caius or something. Also, I believe 2010 Tools can chain block a Caius here. So if he has Caius, he can sack Goblin Zombie for Caius. It should be... I don't know if you can in this format. I don't know if Goblin Zombie's mandatory chain link 1 or not. But, okay, looks like that's not going to happen. We're going to go Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva is going to find Spine Gilman, perhaps? No, another Diva. Okay, Diva and Goblin Zombie. You're going to make a level 6 Synchro. What's happening here? Okay, they're searching Mizuki. What's this going to be? Bryonic? You going to activate that Bryonic? That don't sound very smart. That sounds like you're playing straight up into trade my Bryonic plus Mizuki for the token. Wow, what a fucking terrible play. What a really fucking bad play. Unless you have game. Unless you have game. This might have been the worst way to play this turn out. Because you -1 here. You -1 here. Okay, that doesn't work. You only have 2 darks. I really like the Dark Arm Dragon with 2 darks. Yeah, he only has 2 darks. He does not have 3 darks, so that doesn't work. Nice. Classic. Counting to 3. Difficult for the Yu-Gi-Oh player. Yeah. I think you forgot a lot more than that, bro. I think the Bionic... Trading Bionic plus Mizuki for a token is one of the worst plays I think I've ever seen. But you know what? Hey, here we are. There was a reason why I searched Master. I mean, you can still Mizuki back Goblin Zombie, make Goyo and trade. Like, you're still not in the back. Like, you're still up cards. But, god damn, that turn was played weird. Like, this probably could have been a game shot, given that he has Dark Arms too. Like, realistically should have been a game shot. Either that or it should have been a game shot next turn. Because you clear the token and then what do they even do, you know? Tough one. Tough one for 2010 duels. But you know what? You make a mistake, you bounce back mid-game. Making Goyo. Gonna get the Goblin Search. Still up a shit ton of cards. Somehow. Despite his opponent resolving Pot of Avarice and Volcanic Shell. Still up a fucking shitload of cards from that Heavy Storm earlier. Despite -1 on Giant Trunade. Despite -1 on the fucking Bionic. Still up cards. Hey. Can't complain. Can't complain. Goyo can trade. Yep, looks like that's what's going to happen. Just get the Titanial the fuck out of here. But that's the big move from the zombie deck. I mean, the Brio, Goyo, Diva thing is the big move. Now there's no more big moves. The only moves left are little moves, like Dark Arm Dragon. No, it's just Dark Arm Dragon. There's very little left. Very little gas left in the tank. Okay, quick draw, pitch shell. Making something happen here. Gotta play into these back rows somehow. Probably gonna walk into a Wind Blast, which would just put you at -5. More or less. Yeah, especially if a dark it gets pitched. I think this is okay. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the Torrential. I was gonna say you wait for the Synchro, but that's the same. Torrential's super good in the zombie deck, obviously, because you got all this Goblin Zombie shit you can blow up and get searches with. One of the best Torrential Tribute decks, by far. Opponent didn't pay for Shell again. Maybe just confident they won't draw the third. Maybe they already drew the third. Here's Zombie Master. Zombie Master's going to activate. Pitch Plague. Unlimited Oranges asking for target. Does he have the main deck Crow? Does he have the main deck Crow? Chain Call. Bring back Titanial. Okay. So now Call of the Haunted used for both players. All the power traps are pretty much gone except Solemn. What are your options here? What are your options here? I guess you have Dad. You can go Revive King. Stack for Plague. Special Dad. Okay. There's Dad. The Plague does not go to the graveyard here. It gets banished. This could be Colossal Fighter, but now you've put 2 warriors in the grave. Not that it matters. You still run over the Titanial. But would have been nice if it was, you know, weaker. Obviously. This is going to be tough. However, Nothing a little dandelion debris action can't stop. This game was played expertly poorly, I will say. But somehow we're getting a victor. Slowly but surely, 2010 Tools is figuring it all out. Learning how to count to 3 in the process. Thinking. What are you thinking about? You've already normal summoned. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? They're just gonna titanial negate and destroy. Attack over it. What the fuck? This is painful. Oh, never mind. It was all a bait. Oh, it was all a bait. It was all a bait. 2010 Duels wins the duel with a beautiful display from Dark Arm, Trunade, Heavy Storm, Mirror Force, Trap Dust, Torrential Tribute, Return from the Different Dimension, all coming together. Oh, that was game 1. We're not gonna be able to catch game 2. That was a crazy one, but smash like, subscribe.